Be big tick, big things. Back on the radio, lumpy face and all. That's okay. I had to do it because, that's what we do. The show must go on. And even if you're not near your radio, the show must go on. So you need to get that radio.com app. You can download it for your iPhone or your Android and take Tigger with you. That's all I need to take a Tigger on tour. Wherever you going, I can ride with you, okay? Right on your smartphone. It's a good look. Go ahead and download it now. And listen to the People Station V103. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the things you will never want to miss, and why you need that app, is Big Tickets, Big Blessings in the studio. I have one of my brothers in here who helps me make this thing go. Dr. Brian Ville from 1-800-HURT-911. How are you, sir?
Hey, Tig. I'm good, buddy. How you doing?
You good? You got applause this week. You're big. Big in these streets. In case you're unaware and you've never heard the segment, they are dedicated to the ATL community. They've been serving this community for 20 years.
That's right. We've been in business in this community for 20 years, and we think it's very important to give back to the community, obviously, that supports your business. And, times like this that we have some really horrible things going on with the weather these days,
Right.
with the hurricanes that have affected Houston and Florida and now all of the islands. Puerto Rico is in extremely bad shape right now, and places that are U.S. territories that we support. And, these business leaders out here in Atlanta need to support this cause to try to help these people out because,
Indeed.
we got a lot of Americans down there that are suffering.
Yep.
So it's our...
We got a lot of them here because
Absolutely.
this is the next best place to come.
Absolutely, yeah. So for as far as how that affects the ATL streets, we've got a lot of people that are in town from these hurricanes that don't know their way around and don't know that Peachtree is one way in certain areas. And so we're seeing a lot more accidents and crashes out there these days. So people just need to be patient and understand what's going on in the city right now. And just be careful out there and buckle up.
Need to be aware. But if, in the unfortunate case that you do have a car accident, first call 911, then call 1-800-HURT-911. And not only get you the help that you need, they help put you in touch with some people that can take care of your financial end of things.
That's right, financially and physically. So a network of 28 medical locations around metro area, and also a network of attorneys that we've been working with for 20 years to help you get the financial compensation you deserve.
Yeah, that's what you... Listen, we don't want you to have an accident, but if you do, you got to take care of business. Call 911, then call 1-800-HURT-911. Dr. Brian Ville in the building. You hanging out?
I'm good.
He's hanging out. You will meet my next Big Ticket, Big Blessing family in 325. Next on V103. People Station V103, the ATL's number one fit popping R&B, Big Tick, Big Things. What's happening with you? I have the honor and privilege once a month to partner up with 1-800-HURT-911 to do something called Big Tigger's Big Blessing, in which we... and there are a lot of submissions. People submit online at v-103.com. They physically mail, they physically write. And what we do is we sift through them all and we try to locate a family that needs just a little help over the edge. This particular letter comes from the Garrett family, who is all in front of me today. Let's start with Daddy. Antoine, what up, Twan? Angel, hey Angel. Get a little closer, Angel. We're going to have to pull it.
How you doing, Tig?
There you go. And 5 beautiful children all with you. Let's see. Chloe. Hey, Chloe.
Hello.
TJ.
Hi.
What up, TJ? Edward.
Hi.
What up, Edward? Brooklyn. You ain't going to say nothing? There he is. And Brianna, who's 9 months. So let's get this right. The 2 parents, 11-year-old, 9-year-old, 5-year-old, 3-year-old, and a 9-month-old Brianna. That's who I have sitting in front of me. Here goes the letter. Dear Tigger, I'm imagining losing everything because of one day. Here's my story. My name is Angelina Garrett, married mother of 5 in desperate need of help for my family. In 2016, I was diagnosed with a condition called cardiomyopathy.
Cardiomyopathy.
Thank you. That's a hard one. One morning, I was rushed to the ER and admitted to ICU for 3 weeks. The day before I was released, thieves stole my car and crashed it. This caused a domino effect in my life, and both my husband and I both of us lost our jobs, lost our home, and were forced to drop out of school with 12 credits left to graduate. I became even more ill, found out I was pregnant with our 5th child, even though I was on birth control. You strong over there, Twan, you strong. I still continued to fight And to stay stable, we bounced from home to home until we moved into an incredibly violent area where I could no longer maintain my sanity or health. With no car, I missed appointments, missed job interviews, and lived in fear daily of a shootout in front of my home. We were evicted once my illness and pregnancy became more of a danger to my health. On the coldest day in December, me, 7 months pregnant with 4 kids, walked into the streets and stayed in McDonald's until my husband secured a hotel for us. It was here that we stayed for the holidays. It was the darkest time in my life. With the help of the community during Christmas, we were able to finally secure a home for the family and a good job for my husband. 1 week after moving in, I went into labor 6 weeks early. My daughter and I were hospitalized from January 19th to February 8th because of complications. Now, months later, we're still struggling to stay afloat. My husband has injured his foot and is unable to work, and we struggle daily with food, bills, and basic needs for our children, especially our 8th month, now 9-month-old. Reaching out to V103 Big Tigger because we have no help. It's just us, and I'm terrified we may lose our home again. I don't know where to turn, and hope you would be able to help us. Whew. Twan, before you hurt your foot, how difficult was it trying to provide for this somewhat large family?
It was kind of hard, but, just got to make things happen,
Right.
Do what you can. But I did what I can,
It was funny when we were talking off air. She said I had to come in today because my face was not as puffy as before. You sound like my husband. Foot hurt. He's like, I gotta go to work. What kind of motivation is all of these beautiful smiling faces give you daily?
A lot of motivation. Trust me. Every day I wake up and see them. No matter if I'm in pain, I'm hurting. I just do what I gotta do.
Just do what you gotta do. What were you in school for, Angeline?
I was in Atlanta Metropolitan for business administration.
Okay.
I actually owned a photography business in Connecticut, and I brought it down here and tried to do it the proper way.
Right.
I was going to graduate with a bachelor's in business administration, but I ended up having to drop out right in March, and I was supposed to graduate in May. So.
You haven't been able to go back because you got all these other things you need to get in front of.
And it's breaking my heart.
Chloe, you're 11. You're the eldest. You're the lieutenant of the family. Has it been hard? Do you help mom and dad? Do you help with all the issues and problems?
Yeah, I help wash the dishes and I help with Brianna.
Okay. Do you see them looking sad or acting sad when they know they have these issues? Do you know what's going on?
Not really.
Not really? Well, that's good. They like, nah, we're not telling them. That's all right. There's some people, some parents that share all of it. Y'all were like, nah, we just insulate them from it.
Sometimes we do, but when it start happening back to back, you don't want to keep bringing it up.
Right.
And they get sad like we get sad, and it makes us worse,
I want them to have a childhood. I don't want them to go through the things that I went through as a child, seeing my parents struggle and putting that burden on me. So I said I would never do that to my children, no matter how hard things got. They would never see what I'm actually going through. They're just now seeing it. The things that when we lost our home, our stuff being out on the streets, they really did not know what was going on because it's a normal day every day for us.
Well, Garrett family, hopefully your prayers in a small part have been answered. You are the next recipient of Big Tigger's Big Blessings, powered by V103 and 1-800-HURT-911. That's Dr. Brian Veal over there from 1-800. He makes this happen. You want to say anything, Doc?
Yeah, you and I were just talking earlier about all the tragedy with the hurricanes and people, but we have our own personal tragedies here. You know, health issues that you can't work, broken foot, can't work, can't go out and make money for your family, and this is a beautiful family, and we're really glad to help you guys. So
there it is. What we have for you is $2,000 that you can use in any which way, manner that you need to. Here you go. Yeah, pass it out. Food, bills, whatever. I know it won't cure it all, but it's a step in the right direction.
You have no idea how much this really means to us. Like you said before, we just needed a little help to get over the hump so we can get back to work, so we could get back to school. We just didn't have this. And this $2,000 isn't a lot to a lot of people, but it has just changed our lives.
Amen. Well, congratulations. Continue to raise these beautiful smiling faces. TJ, you got to win all the wrestling matches from here on out, all right? You can't be letting Chloe beat you, dog.
I feel so embarrassing.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Garrett family, the latest recipient of Big Tigger's Big Blessings, powered by 1-800-HURT-911 and V103.